This will be a second part in my video series based around basically answering everything Coppercab has put out so far as videos go. This video takes the form of an open letter to Mr. Coppercab himself, detailing why it completely and totally blows to be a ginger. It goes something like this. Dear Coppercab, before we begin, let me mention that despite your batshit insanity, and I can't stress those two words enough, I am still a very big fan. You may have noticed, if you watched my previous video, that I shaved my ginger-ass beard. That is because I was beginning to get wrongly racially profiled as a ginger. Nobody wants that shit. I am writing this open letter to do something I am almost positive nobody has ever done before. Calmly, rationally explain to you why nobody takes you seriously. You, my good man, are a ginger. A ginge, a red raider, a fire crotch, a rusty testicle human being. A flamer, which I know is a gay guy, but could also be applicable to most gingers. To a copper knob, brick athlete without the money. A carrot top, and Archie impersonator. You get the idea. Well, like, and the problem is you don't seem to get it. Like, at times you refer to yourself as a ginger, and yet you still call it offensive. I mean, like, what's up with that? You've never really given a good reason for people to stop calling you a ginger, despite the fact that it's hurtful and people at school do it to you all the time. But I think that sets a precedent and people are just going to follow it, really. Also, for another hint, stop screaming into the camera. Like, screaming, of all things you could possibly do, makes it incredibly hard for people to take you seriously. Not that I'm like a model of integrity or anything here, but like just a suggestion from like an amateur person with a webcam. And keep in mind, I'm doing like, I don't dislike you. I mean, I don't think what you're trying to do here is stupid. I mean, I agree sometimes making fun of gingers doesn't go too far, but I'm gonna be quite honest. I think you got anger issues, dude. I've never seen somebody do that much screaming when they're aware they're doing it to a camera and not to a person. Now, just between us two, I'm gonna ask you, like, man to man, 100% honest. Do you, like, name your camera? Serious question. Do you name it? Like, does it have a name? Like on Family Guy, where the guy gets a penis thrown through the window at him and names it Eduardo, is like that kind of deal. Is it called the Coppercab? I could literally do this all day. Like, if you knew me, you'd be able to like testify to the fact that I can literally do this all day. And to some people, I have done this all day. So, like, I'm just gonna move on now before I get too caught up in it. One second, let me pull up your video footage here. I've actually very conveniently got it. I favorited you. Should feel special. You're like one of a couple of hundred videos I've favorited. See. Here it is. I'm still getting used to this headphone, so I don't really know if I mean this webcam, by the way, so I'm not really entirely positive if this is catching it, this is catching what I'm hearing right now. So I'll just not a pretty picture. And it's I got no doubt in my mind you've seen this already. Because I mean, clearly you made videos about how you've seen the remixes and it pisses you off. But that's another topic for another video. I'm assuming because it's been a couple of days you haven't released a new video yet. You may have gotten the message, but I'm just driving it home in case you haven't gotten it yet. Alright, 1 second here. Let me just pick the best font for telling you this. Yeah, this one works. Alright. You, my good sir, are a fail. The capital PH. Please, for the love of the flying spaghetti monster, quit while you're ahead. And I use the term ahead very, very loosely.